Well, the other night, Lockie couldn't sleep, and apparently it's because of the full moon.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing I'm talking about. That there's some kind of there's something in the air. Yeah.
Not the moon.
No, not in the sky. Something in the air.
Not the moon. Ah, you look great.
Well, I've got a new Mac this week.
Go and put it on.
Oh, no. Sorry. A computer.
That's lovely. I think you should be a bit more yes and. I think you should have put one on.
Yeah. All right, fine.
Does the hood come off?
No, I think the hood goes on, if anything. I think it's this, is it?
No, so ideally, again, it would be yes and, so you would remove the hood now. It is get some scissors, I think.
It is it? All right. not really my Mac in a way, but yeah, I suppose it's a case of hack the hood off, hack the hood off, hack the hood off.
I like this.
Oh, pop, pop.
Unicorn.
Hang on a minute.
Who starts?
It's normally Key, isn't it?
That's right. Keeps play.
Grot bags.
What I would say, I think it's one of the all-time great character names.
Yeah, Grot bags is a brilliant.
Is it Mrs. Grotbags? Is it the witch Grotbags? Or is it just Grotbags?
It's just Grot bags. I think it's not Grot bags McQueen or anything like that. I don't think.
Or Lucy Grotbags.
You call your daughter Grot bags, you've made a big call there.
You know what? I wouldn't mind calling my dog Grotbags.
Yeah, Grot bags is a great name for a dog.
Wouldn't be a bad pet name at all, actually.
I'm going to write. Oh, I can't write it down. Oh, I'll remember here. Alex, call your dog Grotbags.
Yeah, I might do the same. Tim, call your dog Grot bags.
And then thumbs up.
Mark, you're probably not going to get a dog, but if you do, call it Grot Bags.
Grot bags. No more green people.
Ah.
If I ask you to name another, will that be the only other one gone? Pretty much.
Well, the
Don't name another.
Quite rare to have a don't name another call. Kamala Harris. I don't know how you pronounce it. Kamala?
I think it's Carmela.
Kamala.
We are looking at how to pronounce the name of American lawyer and politician serving as the junior United States Senator
This isn't cheating.
California since 2017. How do you go about pronouncing her name? Her first name in particular? Kamala.
Kamala.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
I don't know why you keep practicing Harris.
Kamala Harris. No more people who, when you sit down and have a proper think about them, have met an American president. They've met anyone who's been president. You have to be able to prove it.
Photographic?
No, I don't think necessarily. If you could pull up a Google thing that said, oh, this guy hung out with Kennedy, I reckon that'd do it.
I reckon we'd be good lawyers now because of this. Prove it. I will in 90 seconds. Do the work. That's what I'd do.
Off you go.
In court. Okay, my turn, please. Neil Buchanan.
Aha.
Neil Buchanan, no more. People who, when you think about it, you can buy one of their paintings. Anyone who's sold art that they've done.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's all right. Keep playing.
Right, okay, it's my go then, please.
Yeah. Beep, beep. I'm a monkey.
I'm going to go for your friend of mine, an absolute scandale that we haven't had him so far in these tournaments. I'm going for your friend of mine, Dickie Turpin.
Do you mind saying all that again, though? Because I had unstable internet.
Ah.
You wanker.
I've just turned off all my other applications. I've realised that's probably what does it sometimes. I don't know anything about Dick Turpin. Did he rob from the rich? Was he Robin Hood?
He was a highwayman.
He's a professional naughty fellow.
I think you look today like Cardinal Wolsey.
Watto, can you tell me some of the stuff that Wolsey would say so I can just sort of do some stuff here?
This is an offence to the king. You might say something like that.
Yeah. Say, this is an offence to the king. Dick Turpin. No more people whose second name is an anagram, but like that close an anagram to literally to a vegetable. So it's like a real kind of, there but for the grace of God goes a turnip.
So it's got to be an anagram, but also it's got to be an anagram that isn't hard to solve.
A very, very satisfying anagram.
Well, give us a name another then, mate.
It's the obvious question, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so it can just be any anagram.
Any anagram of still never another though.
Is Ricky Lake involved in this discussion at all? Or is it...
well done. You can have him. Her.
That'll do.
Yeah. I've realised why the internet was bad. It's because I had the telly on pause.
What it means is I can't play, as I was planning to, Sam Root Beat next.
And it's vegetables and fruits. Or fruit and veg, I think is the phrase.
No,
Super Ted.
Super Dead?
Yeah, Super Ted.
I think I could do an impression of Spotty. Super Ted. Super Ted. No, I can't.
A spotty man was about as much use as a cat in a racket factory.
Spotty was hopeless. He didn't add any value.
He was hopeless.
No more fictional. I think no more fictional.
Oh, do that!
Yeah, I was going to play Spotty. I was going to do one of Tim's jump on the bandwagon.
That's why I do it. I know it means we can't have Penelope this time, but I just.
Guys, I'd like to introduce you to an old man. He's called Richard Whiteley. No more people who have ever hosted a quiz on TV. And by quiz, I'm going to include panel shows.
Would Taskmaster count? I mean,
quiz, panel show, or game show. Any sort of TV show where someone wins.
I met Richard Whiteley, or someone introduced me to him and said...
Or something.
Yeah, this guy's a comedian. And he said, you got a funny face.
Okay.
Like Wolseley.
Yeah, that's a true story.
The Richard Whiteley.
Sorry, I think is the phrase.
Isn't it?
If you're saying someone is the Richard Whiteley, you don't say the Richard Whiteley.
The Richard Whiteley. It was the Richard Whiteley. I'm with you, Keith. Oh,
Richard Whiteley. Bloody hell, it's Richard Whiteley.
Well, go on then. Is anyone challenging on the Richard Whiteley?
The Richard Whiteley. Challenge. Richard Whiteley. He's met a president.
Who do you think he met?
He tinkered around.
He never left Yorkshire.
Yeah, but maybe the mountain came to Mohammed.
It doesn't look like he met loads of presidents, I have to say. There was a man called Richard Henry Whiteley who was in the US House of Representatives and definitely did meet.
No, that one, unless that Richard Whiteley was also the host of a daytime quiz show.
It doesn't say that he was.
No. All right, your gentleman's challenge is over and you lose a challenge.
Don't look at the books.
Look at the bookshelf instead.
Okay. Get your hands off your face. What? Hands off your face. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to go for... What was your category with Whiteley?
For goodness sake.
No, I think he's right to say for goodness sake.
His name was Richard Whiteley. It's funny, isn't it?
No more people whose name means a small inaccuracy.
I'll let you two just have some fun talking about white lies whilst I think of my next one.
Richard Whiteley, vowels please, it's Richard Whiteley. Oh yeah.
I love dancing. This is what I miss, actually. I really miss dancing.
Me too. I just want to get out there in the fucking clubs.
What's he clutching, Mark?
I'm not sure he's clutching, Alex.
What's he clutching?
He's clutching something, isn't he?
Okay, I'm going to go for...
And that's your time up. Mark, it's me and you.
Okay. Good luck, Alex.
Good luck, mate. Yep, what's he clutching?
I don't know, he's clutching something, isn't he?
It can't be a bottle opener. It's got to be something more interesting than... What button?
Cardinal Wolsey.
Ah.
The one thing I will say for him is, from the very few portraits I've seen of him, he's not all green.
Come on, mate. Come on.
Cardinal Wolsey.
Cardinal Wolsey.
Cardinal Wolsey. Cardinal Wolsey. Hi. What?
Yeah, I'm going to go for Boris Johnson's son, Wilfred. Hands off your face, then.
Go on, then.
Give us a cat.
Give us a cat.
Are you challenging you two?
Meow. Give us a cat.
Meow. Give us a cat. Meow. My friend Alex.
Give us a cat.
Give us a cat.
Oh, yeah. Give us a cat.
Give us a cat.
Oh, shit. Well, no more people who share initials with a US president. Is there one? With WF? WJ?
Who's the president? What's the surname?
Jefferson?
William Jefferson, is it?
Yeah, is that a president? William Jefferson?
No, Thomas Jefferson, and that's not.
It's not a president.
But his name's Thomas is the main thing.
I think that's a very poor category, isn't it? I think your person has to fall into the category you say. Are you sticking with Wilfred Johnson?
Yeah, I am.
It's just the side effects.
Well, I mean, they did say that, you might have some problems tonight.
They say not to play it for 3 days, don't they, after a vaccination?
Okay, and well, I'm going to go for no more under 8s.
Under 8s?
I don't want to go out here. I want to win this one.
Cardinal Wolsey.
Well, I was going to do that.
No more people who have met a king or queen of England.
Oh, it's very interesting. Look, let's just crack straight on because we've been thinking about Wolsey for so long. I'm going for the actor Bouncer the dog. We established in the previous game that the character is called Bouncer, but it's played by Bouncer. So I'm going for the actor Bouncer rather than the fictional character Bouncer. No more natural blondes.
No more natural blondes?
But that's not an actor. That's just a dog.
Well, it's a dog playing the part of somebody who has a dream sequence.
All right, so you're just saying this isn't a fictional thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm going to go for the actor who played the littlest hobo.
No.
Yeah, I'll go for the actor who played the littlest hobo.
Well, you need to say their name, otherwise we don't know if one of the categories is relevant.
Well, I've heard what you've had to say. I've enjoyed it no end. And, thanks for coming along.
Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for coming, everyone. We'll see you next
Thanks
week.
for coming out below the line there.
We'll see you next week. We've been No More Jockeys.
Thank you very much. I'm Mark Watson. This is Alex Horne, Tim Key, and it's been another great episode. Good night.
I think I'm Jack Lazowski, aren't I?
Snooker player. I think we've had him a couple of times before.
I always think he's a spy writer, I think.
He sounds like it, but he's a Bristolian snooker player.
Yeah.
I tried to read a very difficult book and I've given up.
I've been reading a book recently where each time I go to read it, I start reading and I fall asleep. So the next night I look at it and I don't remember any of this. So I go to the page before and read that page to catch up, but I fall asleep halfway through that. I'm getting closer to the start.
You're going backwards.
No more people who will share initials with a beetle or a stone. A beetle or a stone. How do you do?
Or a stone.
Or a stone.
I don't mind it.
I wouldn't mind getting a couple of stones out of you, so name another.
Paul McCartney. You can do the first ever name another if you like.
Okay, we'll name another.
You think that Paul McCartney doesn't fit into the category?
Does he share initial or has he got the initials?
Yeah, shares the initials.
With himself? I'm sure we had that argument before, didn't we?
Michael Jordan.
Natalie Imbruglia, you know? Yeah, exactly.
Nat Brew.
Yeah, Nat Brew. No more people sharing their initials with a country of the world. In this case, Northern Ireland.
Are you thinking of challenging him?
Me?
What? No, Mark.
I don't think I'll challenge myself.
Right. Well, what about you, Tim? You're looking the wrong way. Are you thinking of challenging him?
Yeah, I might.
Let's do it. I'm issuing a formal challenge. I think she might have sold a piece of artwork.
Yeah, this is what I thought. For all I know, she might be someone that does art.
Type in painting by Natalie Imbruglia.
And just to keep an eye on the time there. Interesting that. I thought that was worth the challenge, quite honestly, Horne.
Right, it's my go, please. Thank you.
Yeah, you'll go again. Is it? Yeah, you do yours again.
I think almost worth giving Alex a go here.
I've got one, but it might be a Leo, but I don't think you can get. I think you'll be fine. We'll go with Julius Caesar. Well, neither of you are looking at me.
Yet.
You're both looking down and really intently, as if you're thinking you don't want to make eye contact with me anymore.
I'll make eye contact with you.
I said Julius Caesar, you both went. I'd go for no more people whom someone has played in a film.
I think this would be an interesting new face.
I know who you look like. Luke McQueen, like that. It's great. I love your face, because you do look like someone different every minute, really.
It's not easy, actually. Oh, yeah.
No, that's a good one, Horne.
It's not a bad fight.
Would you still be friends with me if that was my face all the time?
Well, do it again.
That's not a bad face. I don't
No.
think.
I don't think I would. I'd have to change your nickname. You look like someone called Scaremonger.
Yeah.
I got my fairy lights on, I got my little bird too, I got my pictures of the children and a purple flower pot.
Whoa!
Desert orchid. I'm going to go for no more items that weigh more than 16 stone.
I mean, I don't mind items at all.
Items is fine.
I'm tempted to challenge. He may have met a British king or queen.
Oh, this is interesting.
It might be that she met him.
Are you doing the work, Watto?
Yeah, of course, you bet I am.
You started the clock, Horne?
No.
That's the Queen, and that's Desert Orchid.
Yeah. Just said she's near the horse. She's near the horse. She hasn't met the horse.
No, she's more than near the horse. I mean, you can buy a picture of the Queen with Desert Orchid.
With and meet. Come on, this is madness.
I mean, they're not a million miles away from each other here, I don't think.
Yes, she's in the vicinity of a horse, but did she meet the horse?
Okay, it's not did she meet the horse, it's did the horse meet her. That's where you should be arguing.
I'm just going to look up what is meeting. Okay, it's a situation when two or more, to be fair, people meet by chance or arrangement.
This is a separate picture of Elizabeth with Desert Orchid. I don't know.
Let's get this meeting adjourned. 1 second. Meeting.
Why did you look at meet? Just look up meet. I don't think it was had a meeting with.
To make the acquaintance of or be introduced
Ooh.
to someone. But is a horse a someone?
The Queen's a someone.
Oh, the Queen's had a great career.
I think you'd even call her the Queen, wouldn't you?
You'd have to. She's the old...
Oh.
I'd say the category was no more people who have met Desert Orchid, and then we have the Queen. I'm walking like that. You know me, I walk. But this way round?
So you're saying that you can meet someone, but that someone doesn't know they've been met?
Yeah, she's encountered this horse. It's an encounter, I would say.
I reckon you probably could read a sentence below that picture saying Desert Orchid meets the Queen, and you wouldn't really raise an eyebrow.
I wouldn't raise an eyebrow if there was a photo and underneath it says Desert Orchid hasn't got a fucking clue.
But can a horse meet a person?
This is our problem.
I don't dispute that the horse doesn't know who the person is.
But has the horse met the person nonetheless or not?
It's no sort of coming together of two great minds. You think Desert Orchid is like in his meadow now going, tell you what, one memory I do always look back on is meeting the Queen Elizabeth II.
That horse is dead, I think.
No, I don't. I think you're right. I don't think even before he died, he would have said that.
Horne, I'm talking to someone here who some months ago didn't walk about a man who was like just wearing a black suit.
Yeah,
Sure,
I would say in my defence, I did walk.
He did actually in the end.
Wow.
He argued for ages and he still walked.
If I were you, I wouldn't use that as a basis for not walking, because then you have to deal with quite a lot of...
Can you meet a wardrobe?
You probably can. The difference is I don't think the wardrobe can meet you, but I think an animal can meet a person.
The day that Desert Orchid met the Queen.
I would say my dog has met you, Tim. I'd
Yeah.
say she's met Greg. She hasn't met you, Mark, has she?
No, but if I walked into your house and the dog came up to me, I'd say that we've met.
Different kettle of fish, a dog. They're very sociable, they're like, they look you in the eye. You show me a photo of Desert Orchid looking at the Queen and going, no, it's trouble. Then I'm walking.
So you have to find a photo of a horse nodding at the Queen and saying, here's trouble.
I honestly think I can go to bed and I will not be able to sleep because of the aching arm rather than a nagging thought that actually that was a meeting.
Why do you think they took the picture?
Yeah, because it's a famous woman and a famous animal.
Meeting each other?
In the vicinity. I think the whole point of this is that...
So you think they took the picture because they think, hang on a minute, that's a famous horse and a famous woman who happen to be near each other.
Well, no, it was an arranged photo.
I'm gonna top my unicorn mug up, and this is some of the most amazing stuff, really.
You've got to talk to someone if you meet them.
People who can't talk, can they meet people?
Yes, because they communicate.
But you're saying all animals can't meet humans?
I think if you're saying I met a cat, you're mad. I think you can just about, at a push, meet a dog.
You can't meet a horse?
The horse rider can meet a horse.
I just met a mouse there on my way into the kitchen.
I met a mouse.
Well, Horne.
Yeah.
Can I just ask you how many spiders you've met?
Well, they haven't got names even. And the spiders definitely haven't acknowledged
What do you mean they haven't got, the horses haven't got names?
Desert Orchid had a name. It was Desert Orchid.
Yeah, they've put a name on it.
Well, yeah, if it was a famous spider, I guess I probably have met someone's pet spider.
Right, okay. I mean, I think you're losing the argument when you're using phrases like famous spider.
I met a snail.
I met a snail. I never thought I was going to get out of this. But when I've got old clown hat saying I met a snail, I think I might just about be able to cling on it.
Well, we were just singing a song about it, which is quite famous, called I Met a Mouse.
I'm not walking. I'll say this. I had a jab today, a vaccination, and I happen to think that a queen can't meet a fucking animal.
Right, Key survives. I'm down to no challenges.
Controversially in some ways. Well.
Hey, hang on a minute. You're quite close to that horse, Mark. Or is it a
Yeah,
unicorn?
well, I've just met it, yeah.
Right.
Hello, nice to meet you. Doggles. Have you ever met your dog, Horne?
I met her when she was a puppy, and she met me, and she looked at me.
I think you can't meet a spider. You just can't. And I reckon horses are about the same as a spider.
Oh, right, horse is the same as a spider.
Back in 2 minutes.
Everyone out there below there wants you to win this fourth set. We can't have Horne winning this one.
Because we've only got one set each.
Yeah, and yours is the Christmas one, which wasn't a set. Augustus Caesar.
Yeah, that old trick.
Well, it is that old trick, yeah. But the only thing is I can't remember any of the things. It's been ages, actually.
I've got dog biscuits in the shape of tears.
Well, I'm saying him, and I'm saying No More Dead, and then do what you want.
Well, I will challenge on that, on the same basis of what my Caesar did, which was, I think someone's depicted him in a film.
Oh, the film thing.
Well, it did cross my mind that maybe someone depicted old Desert Orchid in a film.
I'll tell you who isn't in the film. Me, if this film is me winning this game. Because I'm out.
The big if.
Well, I'll tell you what, I might be in this film. If this film is me winning this game.
If you win this now, after everything that's happened with Desert Orchid, then
Right.
fair play.
I'm giving my tears to the dog, coming back with my crisp.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a quick whittle. Won't be a second. Ow, my arm.
Well, it's disappointing, isn't it? Obviously, at this point in the game, and we've been playing for 2 hours, you forget the categories. Oh, yeah.
I think I know where I'm going. I'm going to one of my safe places.
It's a really good new look.
Okay, I think I'm going Sadio Mane.
Doesn't matter.
Not going for him.
I think I know why.
Got to say, I haven't got a fucking clue why.
If I'm honest, I'm pretty pleased with working out why. We're looking for someone else now. And I think that person looks a bit like Key. I think it's Jordan Shaqiri. Normal people who, for their work, wear some protective clothing. In this case, pads.
Fuck me. You don't know how much I wish he was green. Talk amongst yourselves. Hang on a minute. I've got this.
Hi, Horne.
What did you do in Las Vegas, Mark?
What happens in Vegas?
But we are in Vegas, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. So I just played some cards and did some stuff with women.
You missed quite a good card mime there, Tim. Played some cards.
I need to try and remember this animal.
It's worth going for an animal because animals can't meet anyone.
Yeah, they can't do anything.
What's he called? Greyfriars Bobby? Greystokes Bobby? What's he called? Greyfriars Bobby. I'm going to go.
Unbelievable.
I'm going to go Greyfriars Bobby. No more animals.
I mean, I can't risk anything. I haven't got any challenges left.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It has to be definite.
Yeah,
I can't go on meeting royalty. We know that. No, I think a royalty may have met the statue, but not the dog itself. I would say that's not the name of the animal. I think the dog was called Bobby, wasn't it? Are you going for a statue?
Well, I'm calling him Greyfriars Bobby.
Yeah, that's the statue in Edinburgh.
What, depicting a dog called Bobby.
If you want to go with Bobby, then I'm interested.
Well, I'm not going to go for Bobby.
He's in the street of Greyfriars. I would say his name is Bobby, because I don't think you call a dog Greyfriars Bobby, because that would be mental.
Well, yeah. So it's not mental to call a horse Desert Orchid?
We've had a lot of fun in this episode about what animals think, what animals do, what animals are. What animals think, what animals do. I like animals, but do you?
Do you think the dog was called Greyfriars Bobby?
I have no idea. I don't remember what the thing is. I don't know.
It's the statue got touched for good luck on Greyfriars in Edinburgh. Any chance you'd pick a different animal?
What's that speed dog called? The most famous speed dog in the 90s.
You mean a greyhound? I don't think you can call it a speed dog.
What's the most famous speed dog?
Lassie.
No, there's a really famous greyhound, isn't there?
I don't know. I wouldn't have met him because animals can't meet people.
You could stick with Greyfriars Bobby if you want.
No, I see your point. Dolly the sheep. Yeah, Dolly the sheep.
I like the determination. It's got to be an animal.
Look, let's be honest. It's an animal or a snooker player. Actually, yeah. Marco Fu. No more sportsmen. Sports people.
Oh.
FYI, to be completely open and honest about it, I didn't run any checks.
All right. I don't think I've got a challenge. It's got to be a definite one.
She likes it.
Yeah, I'm back in.
All right. You can have a little think. I mean, I nearly went for the guy who climbed in through the Queen's window.
Michael Fagan.
Mind you, he probably didn't get as close to her as Desert Orchid did.
All right, I've got someone. Gary Delaney. No more people that any of us have touched. Gary.
Challenge.
Ah.
Hope he's sold some art.
You're looking for some artwork sold by Gary Delaney.
I've tried a few things now, and I'm not the worst at this.
You know what you should do? Have you tried Ask Jeeves? Or any questions answered, 63336. Your time up, and I'm now on low battery mode.
All you get if you look at Gary Delaney art or painting or pictures, it's images of him.
I'm lost. I'm lost now. I'm lost now. I'm going to go for Marcus Waring.
A little chef friend.
Yeah.
I am cooking various things. I am a nice old friend.
No more UK.
Marcus Waring. I don't know anything about him.
MasterChef.
What does he look like, Tim?
Green.
I hate not having a challenge. Yeah, there's a couple of things it could be, but I don't know. I can't risk it. What else can you tell me about Marcus Waring? Who does he remind you of?
Toller.
I don't think I've got anything on Marcus Waring.
Oh, I'd love it if you don't. Bop, bop.
Unicorn Mark.
Ah, well, I mean, maybe I do. I think I might have to. A little bit of job glove situation. Does he wear oven gloves? I might challenge you on oven gloves.
Protective clothing.
Yeah, I think chefs have to wear protective clothing, otherwise they get burnt. I mean, I think if you see him wearing oven gloves, I think that's protective clothing.
I think we might be all right here.
That's your time up.
Well, it's true that about the first 20, in fact, about the first 50 searches don't show him wearing oven gloves, even though I'm willing to show my working because...
Well, no, we're done. I'm out of challenges. We've got a winner. It's a controversial one, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean...
Can you show me a picture of him?
Yeah.
We can check whether he's got any protective clothing on him. Because he might have a helmet.
Like, the thing is...
Yeah, I don't think the apron is protective.
There's no doubt he's a natural blonde.
Well, that's why I was asking about Toller. But you said he looks like Toller is the darkest haired person I've ever met. Well, I'd say that might be the squeakiest win there's ever been.
Unfortunately, there are a lot of pictures of him wearing boxing gloves for reasons that I don't know, but that didn't help.
Yeah, that's not for his job, unfortunately. I have walked. You've won. It's a remarkable win.
It's an extraordinary win.
Well, it's 2-0.
It's a very, very... Listen.
Do you know why I didn't go for Sadio Mane? San Marino.
Ah, that's very good.
Oh, for MW, Marcus Waring, oh, sort of mid-Wales.
I mean, Keith has absolutely dug in here.
It felt like it wasn't really it wasn't a meeting of minds, certainly.
He takes a 2-0 lead into game 3.